Welcome, Mama. This short devotional is all about finding calm for new moms after delivery. God's peace is here for you. Jesus gives you peace. When Jesus said, in John 14:27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you," he wasn't talking about the kind of peace the world gives, the kind that depends on everything going right. He was offering his own peace, a calm that stays even when the world feels heavy. Dear new mom, you may feel tired, emotional, or even unsure. But in this very moment, Jesus is whispering, "My peace is with you." His peace surrounds you when the house is quiet and when the baby cries in the night. It's there when you feel strong and even more when you feel weak. He says, "Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." You don't have to have everything figured out. You are not alone. The same Jesus who gave you this precious child is holding you close, filling your heart with rest and wrapping your days in his gentle peace. Take a deep breath and let his peace settle deep inside your soul. When you're overwhelmed, let Isaiah 26:3 give your heart a place to rest. Sweet mother, take a deep breath. You've just stepped into one of the most beautiful and sacred seasons of life. The days and nights may blur together, and sometimes your emotions may rise and fall like waves. In these tender moments, hear the gentle promise of God from Isaiah 26:3. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. This verse is a whisper from God's heart to yours. It's his assurance that you don't have to figure everything out or carry every worry alone. Perfect peace doesn't come from having everything under control. It comes from placing your heart and mind in his hands. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and breathe his name. Let your thoughts rest on the truth that he is near. When the baby cries and sleep feels far away, remind yourself, "Lord, my mind is stayed on you." Peace will begin to rise, not because life suddenly quiets, but because your heart is leaning on the one who never changes. He's the same God who watched over you during pregnancy, and he is the same God watching over you now. Even in your weakest moments, he surrounds you with strength and calm. Trust that he is working gently in your body, in your heart, and in your home. His peace is steady, his peace is healing, and his peace is yours, today, tomorrow, and every new morning you rise. You are loved, you are seen, and you are held in perfect peace. Give your worries to God. 1 Peter 5:7 tells you about casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Dear Mama, this verse is God's gentle whisper to your heart in this new season of life. The days after giving birth can feel like a mix of joy and exhaustion, sleepless nights, endless feedings, and a body learning to heal. Sometimes your thoughts may feel heavy, and your heart may wonder if anyone truly understands. But God does. He's inviting you to hand over every worry, your baby's health, your recovery, your future, and place it safely in his hands. The word casting means to throw off completely, not to hold back. God isn't asking you to manage everything on your own. He's saying, "Let me carry this for you. You are not alone in this journey. The same God who formed your baby's heartbeat also watches over yours. When tears come, He collects them. When you feel unseen, He reminds you, I care for you deeply." Take a slow breath, Mama. Whisper your cares to Him one by one. Let His peace settle in the quiet moments, even as your baby sleeps against your chest. You don't have to be perfect. Just be present. God's love will hold both you and your child. So today, rest in this truth. You are cared for, carried, and completely loved by God. God will hold you up. The first days after bringing new life into the world can feel like both a miracle and a storm. Your body is healing, your emotions are tender, and your heart now beats for someone so small and precious. In these quiet, sometimes overwhelming moments, God whispers through Isaiah 41:10, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." Dear Mother, God knows your exhaustion. He sees the tears that fall in the stillness of the night. When you feel weak, He promises strength. When you feel alone, He promises His presence. You don't have to hold it all together, because He is holding you. Imagine His steady hand beneath yours as you cradle your baby. The same God who formed the universe now upholds you with His righteous right hand. You're not forgotten, and you're not failing. You're simply being carried by the one who loves both you and your child deeply. So today, rest in His arms. You are doing beautifully, and God is right there, helping, strengthening, and holding you close. Rest peacefully, you're covered. There is something deeply tender about Psalm 4:8. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. For a new mother, these words are like a soft blanket for the soul. The nights may feel long, the baby's cries, the exhaustion, the endless thoughts running through your mind. But in the quiet moments between feedings and rocking, this verse reminds you that true rest doesn't come from a perfect routine. It comes from God's presence. David wrote this psalm in a time of trouble, yet he chose peace. He trusted that God was watching over him while he slept. And that same loving God watches over you and your baby tonight. You are not alone in the stillness. When anxiety whispers, "What if something goes wrong?" God gently answers, "I am here. You are safe." When sleep feels impossible, let this verse be your lullaby, that the Lord Himself gives peace that no noise or worry can take away. So tonight, breathe deeply. Lay your head down, knowing that the same God who created life within you now guards both your rest and your little ones. Because in His care, you truly dwell in safety.